No, it was great, absolutely, and really timely because, as you have heard from others, the things have developed quite positively of recent. I've been in this region for many, many years. Sometimes you see history repeat itself, but I think this time we all have some hope that things will change dramatically, and I think we are very proud to be part of it. And we are working with our sister agencies, with our partners to see how we can participate in the construction of this peace dividend.
Great.
I believe so. I mean, and we have to be optimistic. I think, as I said, we have to capitalize on this little moment. We have seen, unfortunately, in the past that sometimes this tide has turned around. We have seen thousands, hundreds of thousands of people moving in all directions. But I think there is hope this time around, and I think there's also fatigue of the people. And we see it even in the refugees, you know, that are outside the country, so the IDPs in internally displaced camps, that really are longing to go back to a normal life. And you also see it with some of the armed groups that now see that the international community is serious, and they are starting to lay down their arms. But of course, this region has been a region affected by a war economy, and I think we have to break this vicious cycle. I mean, we see even in other parts of the Congo, for instance, Equateur, which is part of this region, where intercommunal conflict has led to hundreds of thousands of people leaving. And so promoting, fostering the dialogue, for instance, like with an agency like Search for Common Ground, an initiative like the Peace Initiative, I think it's the way forward. And I think we have seen with a little bit of effort bringing people together. You know, these days Bangui has a huge conflict, and it has been labeled as a religious between two communities, the Muslims and the Christians. But we see that by enforcing a dialogue in the camps between the communities, that you make all the difference. And people in exile have learned to live and work together. So I think it is very important to capitalize. And of course, the backbone is the youth.
Young people.
Young people. I think it was an excellent one. We have to see now, of course, how some of the actors, particularly, who have made a commitment, will help in this effort, because as someone has said, I think in the audience, it's the Congolese have to be part of it. I mean, it's not something that
the mayor actually stood
up. The mayor,
up.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think we have to really bring them on board. It's their process. We are here just to support them. I mean, personally, it's the most marvelous thing that could happen, because unfortunately, in this continent, I would say in the world today, I mean, when you look at the High Commissioner, today we have many more refugees than we used to have a decade ago. So that shows that unfortunately peace hasn't reached. But if we can have peace one day, I think there will be an opportunity, particularly for the young people, to start a new life. For us, I think we have various initiatives, because of course we haven't spoken much about, we've spoken about women, the violence perpetrated on women and girls, and also children in general. Some of their daily chores are part of what attracts violence. Having to fetch firewood, having to fetch water. So we are looking at how we can prepare the communities where they are from to perhaps alleviate some of these tasks and not to expose them to have to go out. So what we are looking at is for that day to have 1,000 women receive fuel-efficient fire stoves. But I also would like to have that day to be the largest return movement from a neighboring country, it could be Uganda, it could be Rwanda, to see how we can have returnees also come and join this effort.
That's fantastic. And you personally, what will you be doing on Peace Day?
Myself personally, I will be right there leading this convoy.